Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amelia and today we're doing another reading vlog, but we have a little bit of a twist in this one because it is August the 29th and I've only read 3 physical books this month, and while it's not that bad, it's not a big deal. Most other ones I've been reading more 5 or 6, and I would really like to keep my stats up and aim for something more around that this month. But yeah, I only have 3 days left in the month to do this in, and I have work and other commitments that I also have to do in this time. So we'll see. I'm not sure how many books I can get finished, but I would like to finish at least 1, preferably 2. So the books that I am reading, I've started both of them. I have Fool's Errand by Hobb. I'm on page 430 of this book, so I think I can definitely finish this one because it only has 640 pages, so about 200 pages left to finish in this guy, and I'm really excited to pick this up because I haven't read it in a week. I read most of it and then I put it down for a bit, so I'm excited to get back into this one. And then the other book that I have also started reading is The Great Hunt. This one I think I have a decent bit more left, more 300 and something pages, 350 maybe or so. So this one is a little bit more work to get through, especially since, as I mentioned in my last reading vlog, I'm also summarizing this for my Wheel of Time summary series, and that adds a lot of time to the reading time since I like to do it every couple of chapters or so, so that it's still fresh in my mind and I don't have to refer as much back to the text. So yeah, this is another one that is I potentially could finish because 300 pages, it's not too bad. It's just that the summarizing takes a long time, so there's that. And then I do also have some other books that I could potentially read. So for example, we have Our Lives Under the Sea. This is a 200 page book. It's pretty short, so I could use that to just bump up those numbers a little bit because I could read this easily in a few hours, I think. I'm not really sure exactly what this book is about. I think it's I'm not sure if it's fantasy or just literary fiction, but it was highly recommended. I think I got the recommendation from Carrie Can Read, so I could potentially read this one. I also have book 2 of this series, Magic Steeped in Poison, from the library, and these are also a quick read, so that's also a possibility for something that I could just quickly bang out. But yeah, these 2 I will definitely be at least reading from. I may not finish this one, I'll definitely finish this one, but those are 2 that I definitely want to work on. And then possibly this book and possibly the second book in this series. So yeah, that is the plan. I should probably stop wasting my time by rambling on. Let's get at it. So I know I didn't really give any reading updates throughout the process, but I got kind of swept up, carried away in the story, and I finished Fool's Errand. And oh my god, there was a thing that I knew had to happen in this series because I've read the final trilogy and it has already happened by then, so okay, I know this thing needs to happen, but I didn't know that it was happening in this book, and it made me cry. This Hobb is still the only author who's ever made me cry, and I just I get so attached to her characters, specifically Fitz and the Fool and Night Eyes. I'm just so attached to them. Yeah, so this thing happened. I don't want to spoil it because I really, really highly recommend that you read the Realm of the Elderlings Greater series. But yeah, it destroyed me. And now I really want to pick up the second one, but I also just don't want to read anything because I feel I need to process this, you know? So the other thing that I was kind of hoping to read was Great Hunt, but I don't know if I can read that right now. I don't know if I can read anything right now. Like, in terms of like trying to finish something, I could probably finish this because it's quite short. Something stuck to it, like 200 pages. So that's a possibility for just like something I could bang out. But I really just want to like pick up the next one, but I don't think I can finish it in 2 days. So it wouldn't be super productive for my goal of increasing the number of books read this month. But isn't the like quality of like your reading more important than the quantity? Yes, but alas, I am trying to make a video. So I just kind of like abandoned the concept this early, and it wouldn't be much of a video, would it? So I should probably either read Great Hunt or something short that I can finish. To admit something, I did not read anything yesterday, so today is now 31st, and yeah, I haven't made any more progress towards finishing more books for this month. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to read this book today. It's only about 200 pages, so I think it should be not too bad. The type is pretty large and widely spaced, so that should also help. But it's a really lovely day outside, very nice and sunny and warm, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna take my book to the park to read. And also I kind of think that it gets lunchtime. Well, it's 1:36, so it's a little bit past when I would normally eat lunch, but I was at work, so it's lunchtime now. So the point of this is I'm gonna take a picnic to the park, but I'm also considering going to this really nice like bakery coffee shop kind of thing at first and getting a donut, because they make really good donuts. And I saw on their Instagram that they have a peach cream donut, and it's Ontario peach season, so I kind of want to grab one. So I might do that first. I'm just waiting for my partner to tell me if he wants one, and then if he doesn't, I might be too lazy to just go get one for myself, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna go find some food for a picnic, and then I will meet up with you at the park. So I managed to finish up Our Wives Under the Sea, and even though I didn't manage to finish it within August to count for my August reading number, I still feel good about having read it. It doesn't really matter what month I finish books in, as long as I'm reading and enjoying books, which I suppose maybe should be the main takeaway from this video, is that the numbers don't matter as long as you are enjoying yourself. But this was a very interesting book. It's definitely really different from what I usually read. It was kind of like, I wouldn't say it was like spooky, but it did have like some elements where it was kind of like, well, the one wife is like trapped under the sea in a submarine, and I don't know about you, but that would freak me out. It doesn't seem like they're like in danger of dying at any time, but it's still like creepy to be like trapped under that much pressure and like water. Like that would freak any normal person out. And there's some sort of elements that this one calls it, the review on the front calls it fabulously strange. And yeah, I would say it is quite strange in places, like things that aren't like totally explained. But really at the core, it's about like the relationship between these two women, and it cuts back and forth POVs with the one wife when she's trapped in the sea, and then the other dealing with like the aftermath, like when she's returned and she's not quite the same as she was when she left. And I really enjoyed that, like seeing the wife who's dealing with the aftermath, trying to come to grips with still loving her partner even though she's no longer the woman that she fell in love with, and trying to deal with like looking after, yeah, I don't know, just like it kind of reminds me of like the idea of like getting old. It's like one person might get older more quickly, so are you going to abandon them, or are you going to continue to look after them? And then yeah, I just like, it was very interesting, very emotional. I probably would lean towards more like a 4-star or something, because while I did enjoy it, it wasn't like, it didn't like blow me away or anything, so I don't think it's quite deserving of like a 5-star, but definitely a solid 4-star, and it's a quick read. So if you want to read something different from fantasy, I would recommend this. But yeah, that is everything that I have for you today, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.